Alright folks, today we have a 1999 Plymouth Voyager minivan. Okay, and what we got here is the mileage is, I believe it's 114,084, 114,084 miles. So it definitely has low mileage for the year. It's actually funny because other than there's a spot on the hood, there's some paint damage, the car's in great shape other than that. The body's good, everything works. So it really is a good running, good functioning vehicle here. Now I will say the radio does not work, but get our AC running here, and while that's cooling off, I will show you the windows here. So that's our passenger side. We do have the rear vent on both sides, which are power. Let's see if I can get an angle of it. That's the wrong one. There you go. Alright, so the right vent does not work. However, the left vent is the one that works. Alright, as you can see, it's open now. And now I closed it. Alright. And of course our driver's side window goes up and down. I do have the air running right now, and it's already cooled off quite a bit. It's not really that warm out, but you can definitely feel it's nice and cool on the air conditioning there. Alright, horn. We do have power mirrors. There's our driver's side. And passenger side. Alright. Okay, so like I said, cruise control. It does have a decent amount of equipment, but the really nice thing about this is it's going to be inexpensive, and it's got a great, great body as far as corrosion. There's some paint damage. We'll get to that later. But other than that, the body and the interior are both really nice. As you can see, the dashboard there is nice and clean. All right, so let's check out the motor, and then we'll go quick around the outside. Alright, as you can tell, it's got kind of a little squeaky belt, but really, it really runs great. This is one that we we need something to drive around, not really sure what to take. It's one we just kind of hop in the van because we know it'll have no problem getting us around. So I'm going to be quiet now and let you listen to the motor here and get you kind of a look around. What I'll do now is rev it up. Get my fingers in there. Alright, like I said, that is a 3.3 liter V6 in this one. Alright, so let me close this. Alright, and like I said, as you can see, I've got it up nice and close. This part, there's no clear coat. The clear coat kind of ends right there, and you'll see it kind of fades as it goes down. And it's a little faded, washed out in some other areas, but really, overall, the body's in really nice shape. Better angle here. Alright, that's really the only issue. There's a couple chips in the hood as well, but really that's the only issue as far as the body on this thing. So if the age and it's got really clean body here. Alright, so let me get my little gizmo out and we'll check our tire depth. Alright, looks like 4/32 on our front tire here. So, that's not real good, so it might need some front tires here soon. Okay. And our rear tire here. And again, this one's right at 5/32, so they're a little bit better, but still not great. And I would imagine these are pretty close, but we'll check them out anyway. Okay. Yeah, this one again is right at 5/32. And this is our passenger side front tire. And yeah, this one's actually the lowest of them all, right at 2/32. So the front, the front right tire's in pretty rough shape. So now what we'll do, just go around the interior here. And like I said, the interior of this van is in really, really, really nice shape. You know, considering minivans normally have, you know, kids, families, they normally get pretty beat up, but this one is in really good shape. Let me get you a shot of the seat here. As you can see, no damage, no stains, nothing really significant, even wear and tear wise. You know, sometimes it might just have a little rip or something where it gets worn, nothing like that. So there's the floor. Like I said, the dash is nice and clean. There's our door jamb. Okay. All the way around, and you know, down low is when these things start to rust. This is where they normally do it, down low by the door jambs and on the doors themselves. So I'll show you a shot of the door panel first. Again, nothing, you know, sometimes you'll see wear and tear here, but nothing on this van, so it's in really, really nice shape. Alright, we go down all the way down the door, and as you can see, this is where you normally see that corrosion starting. There's nothing going on there. Alright, it does have double sliding doors and bench seats. Excuse me, bench seats. So it's 7 passenger van here, and of course you can take these out if you kind of something some guys have done in the past, painters, carpenters, people like that who need the space. They just take the seats out. You know, it's something that's not as big as a full-size van, but still gives you a good amount of space. So like I said, these seats again are in really nice shape. All the way around, and as you can see, it does this how you fold it down, and you can also, like I said, pretty easy to take these out. Actually, these are actually the only thing better than these seats, I would say, are the stow and go seats that most of the new vans have. But these bench seats are actually pretty easy to get in and out. They are heavy, but they're pretty easy to just kind of fold, pop out, roll right out of the back. So they're not too bad. And again, here's your back seat. Like I said, it's in really, really, really clean, you know, nothing beat up, nothing really, you know, the floor mats, you know, are a little stained because they are older floor mats, but really other than that, it's in really great shape. Alright, here's the back of the passenger seat. Okay, and your door jamb. Autofocus just got all... There it goes. Alright, and your door jamb. And again, down low on these sliding doors, you can see, trying to get you a shot down there, there's not really much going on there, so it's in pretty good shape. Alright, on to the back. Okay. Now this van does have a spare tire underneath. I believe that'll be at the pictures, and I'll get you a shot of that in a second. But as we can see here, here's your back, and these seats do slide forward and backwards, so you can have a little more storage space if you need it. So you can see how it slides forward, it gets you a little more space. Of course, you can fold it down or even take it out if you don't need it. All right. Okay. Alright, and as you can see, this is the bottom of the back door, and really this is another spot where you'll see some corrosion. There's a little tiny bit, but nothing really significant. And then when I close it, you'll see that you really can't see any kind of issues like that. Here's the top of the bumper here. Alright. So like I said, the inside of this van is in really, really good shape. Considering the age, the miles aren't very high, but really it's an overall, you know, decent, good running, decent shape. The only issue is with the hood, which we already just went over with you guys. So again, there's your seat and your floor mat, and back seat. Like I just pulled that up, so there's really not much space back there now. But that's something that's pretty easy to do, you know, if you need the extra space in the rear. And the back of your driver's seat. And we'll do the door jamb. All the way around. Okay. And our driver's side. Let me get this flat out of the way. And again, the seat's really nice shape. And the floor in here. As you'll see, you know, that's fairly common in an older vehicle. They do wear through the floor mat there, but it's in pretty good shape other than that one spot. I will show you this little handle here. That's how you recline the seat. And this is what I'm talking about, wear and tear. That kind of stuff you would expect to see more of. That's really the only spot, which makes sense because it is the driver's seat. And again, this handle here is missing. That just reclines the seat. The seat slides back and forth, no problem. And it's adjusted as it is right now in a pretty good position, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. Obviously, if that's something that bothers you, you can just get that probably pretty cheap at a junkyard. So let me go over the door jambs here. Okay, and again, everything's nice and shiny, nice and clean. You get that nice aqua green color. Okay, and we'll go down our door jamb here. And again, no corrosion underneath. Everything looks nice and sharp. And that's our door panel. All right, so now we'll go quick around the outside of the vehicle, and then we'll take it out on the road for a test drive. All right, and like I said, I already showed you guys the hood. As you can see, it's just the clear coats come up, and then because of that, the paint's starting to fade. But here's the driver's side right fender, or left fender. That's in great, you know, really nice shape. We'll go up to the roof. Got a couple leaves because it's that time of year that just fell on me since I've been here. And, you know, as you can see, it's really in nice shape. Everything's nice and clean and shiny, no scratches, no real dents, no corrosion, any of that kind of stuff. All right, and here's our sliding door. And our wheel well, which is again nice and clean, no corrosion. Let's see if I can get you now. There's a little dent there, but really that's hardly noticeable. The fly was buzzing around. Okay, so let's get the top back here. All right, and here's our rear hatch. Okay, and again, nice and clean, no scratches, nothing going on there with the rear hatch. And we'll go down this side now of the roof. Alright. Now, like I said, everything really on the entire van, except for the hood, is in really good shape. On the exterior and then the interior, again, is really good shape. There's your wheel well, nothing starting there. Sliding door. Alright, and your front passenger door. Alright, your left front fender, and as you can see right there, there's another little ding, a little dent there, but nothing, you know, there's no paint damage there. And really, those are the two only real little spots on the entire body of the car, except for, of course, the hood. Alright, let's get a look at our front bumper here. Alright, excellent. So now we're going to take this thing out on the road and give it a quick drive. Alright, folks. So here we have the 1999 Plymouth Voyager minivan with a 114,000 84 miles, I believe. And what I want to do now is start it after it's been running for a little while, and then we'll take it out on the road. Alright, as you can see, starts up no problem. And now I'm going to take it out here, just kind of let you guys listen to how it runs. Alright, and as you can see, all the way up to about 50 miles an hour, no problem. It's tracking nice and straight down the road, and you know, shifted nice and smooth all the way up. And then I'm going to let you guys listen to it again on the way back, but after that I'm going to try to do a brake check. I just got to figure out if I can get in, because the construction guys across the street from us. Alright, it's, you know, it's really, really smooth. Actually, it's not clunky, any kind of that stuff. Considering the age, that might be something you'd worry about. But really, it's a really, you know, good running. It's a pretty good ride. Let's get out of the way. Alright, and it's, you know, it's something for the age and everything. It's actually quite surprising because it really looks pretty nice, and it runs and drives pretty nice as well. Right, and again, I'm just going to shut up and let you guys listen to how it sounds. And again, no problem, all the way up to about 55 miles an hour. Nice and straight down the road here. So you know, it's really actually, like I said earlier, something that if you need the space in the back, you take the seats out, and it can be kind of any kind of smaller kind of storage van, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's really something that could have a lot of uses. All right, it doesn't look like I can. Let's see if I can get in here. Try to squeeze through here. I'm slowing down too much. Alright, I'm not sure. I was going quite fast enough to check the anti-lock brakes, but you can see I took my hands off the wheel. The wheel wasn't going crazy, and I did hit a little bit of gravel there. Just to kind of give you guys how the car brakes. You know, these guys are kind of messing us up because normally we can cruise in there at a good speed and not have any issues. Okay. Alright, I'll get you guys one last walk around of the vehicle. Okay. Alright. And again, guys, 114,086 miles. All right, so that's how much we have on this one. And like I said, it's in really, really nice shape, both inside and outside, with the exception of the hood. So really, it's something that you can kind of find a lot of uses for. Something cheap, maybe you just want to get your, you know, family around, even a commuter car. And also something that you can kind of take the seats out and have, you know, all that space in the back. It's nice because it has the doors on both sides. I know some of the older vans only have it on the one side. All right, so again, this is a 1999 Plymouth Voyager minivan. It's a 7-passenger. It's got the 3.3 liter V6, and it's in really good shape, with the exception of the kind of little bit of damage on the hood, or the clear coat's coming off. But really, it runs great, looks great. Thanks for watching. I hope to hear from you guys soon.